Greetings and salutations. This is the voice of Loquacious of Heard, here with his blind reactions to the 4-part World of Remnant mini-series, consisting of the short shorts Dust, Kingdoms, Grimm, and Auras. I shall be watching all 4 of these in order in this reaction, and I'm looking forward to them, especially since I loves me some world building. So now, without further ado, ladies, gentlemen, and those who have yet to make up their minds, let us see what RWBY, the World of Remnant, has in store for me as we continue our story, Once Upon a Time. And now first up, Dust. RWBY, World of Remnant. Yes, dust. Is it like spice? Must it
Dust.
flow?
By definition, it is a naturally occurring energy propellant that can be triggered by the aura of humans and faunas. But in reality, it is much, much more. Found in 4 basic forms, dust can be combined, both artificially and naturally, to form new, stronger types, each with unique properties. Since its discovery, man has concocted a multitude of ways in which to harness the powers of these mysterious crystals. From airships to androids, dust has made its way into practically every facet of technology.
Wait a minute.
Some
androids?
prefer to use dust in its raw form. Elegant, yet destructive. Those who choose to wield dust in this state must possess a certain level of discipline to ensure that their resulting powers do not break free from their control.
Nice.
Dust ammunition serves as a more practical application in today's modern society. With the technological advancements in weapon design, warriors need simply choose the right cartridge for the job and pull the trigger. While this has become the standard method of use, it is not uncommon to find individuals still practicing more archaic forms of dust manipulation.
Such as?
Weaving it into clothing, or even fusing it directly with their own bodies. Despite working, fighting, and even turning a profit with it, humanity has still yet to understand how dust came to be. And more importantly, how their involvement with dust will ultimately change the world of Remnant.
Fascinating. A nice glimpse at the underlying magical power source, I suppose you could say. Some of its uses. Very, very good. I have to wonder. Yes, I have to wonder. They mentioned androids, and suddenly I'm wondering if Penny Dreadful is not herself perhaps one of those. At any rate, let us see what we have next. And next up we have Kingdoms. Yes, RWBY, World of Remnant. Kingdoms! Show me the kingdoms.
The world of Remnant is a dangerous place.
Clearly.
Particularly for man. In the countless years that humanity has roamed the planet, civilizations have grown and fallen. But 4 have withstood the test of time.
Which 4?
Atlas, Mistral, Vacuo, Veil. These 4 kingdoms, with the help of natural barriers and human tenacity, have proven that they have the will to survive. Each kingdom has a governing council to represent the people and their needs. Next comes the military. While most kingdoms only call on its citizens to serve when needed, others find it important to be prepared. There are still those who choose to venture outside the walls of the kingdoms. Roaming nomads and small villages are not uncommon, yet neither is their tendency to disappear overnight. Lastly, the Huntsman Academies. These institutions' sole purpose is to train the next generation of huntsmen. The next generation of defenders that will live and die to protect the lifestyle that they've become so accustomed to. Yes, the world of Remnant is indeed a dangerous place, but the 4 kingdoms stand as beacons of hope, as safe havens from the darkness that surrounds them. They are the key to mankind's survival, as long as they stand united.
Ah, yes. Standing united. Very important. Rather difficult. Plus, only 4? That's an awful small amount of territory. An awfully large world, it seems. Why, 2 whole continents have absolutely no human civilizations of any note on them. Well, still, nice to see. Nice to see. And moving right along, let's see what we have next. Next up we have Grimm. So, let us find out about the Grimm. RWBY, World of Remnant. A Grimm fairy tale, yes, yes. Oh,
The creatures of Grimm.
Beasties!
A ravenous, destructive force that covers the majority of Remnant. While often referred to simply as Grimm in the common vernacular, these beings serve as the greatest foe to mankind. For as long as humanity can recall walking the surface of Remnant, so do they remember this wicked force. Many ancient cultures believed the creatures of Grimm to be animals possessed by evil spirits, or perhaps the spirits of tortured animals themselves.
That's an interesting
However,
theory.
further study, as well as the discovery of newer, more horrific forms of Grimm, does not support this hypothesis. With new creatures discovered every day, scientists perpetually find themselves with more questions than answers. While very little is known of their origin, some key facts have been observed in the wild. First and foremost, the Grimm exclusively attack humans and their creations. While occasional skirmishes between wildlife and Grimm have occurred, these instances appear to be based on territorial provocations rather than a need for sustenance. In fact, the common belief is that the Grimm are not obligated to feed. They choose to. What is perhaps even more unsettling is the basis of their attraction. The creatures of Grimm are lured towards negative emotion. In the rare instances when villages are capable of defending against a wave of Grimm, their survival is not guaranteed, as widespread panic will only lead to more attacks. Little else is known about the creatures of Grimm. Keeping them in captivity has proven to be an understandably difficult task, as the creatures tend to either die or kill those who imprisoned them in the first place. To further complicate study, the corpse of a Grimm will only remain for a short period of time before completely evaporating. Those who hunt the beasts for sport find this particularly upsetting, but manage to get by with cheap taxidermic recreations and bombastic storytelling. Although the creatures of Grimm appear mindless, more delicate observation has proven contradictory. It has been noted that while younger Grimm tend to be more reckless, older Grimm, who have managed to survive their battles, have the tendency to learn from their experience and will exercise caution in the future. This perverse form of self-preservation allows the creatures to become more effective killers. And in the end, killing is all that matters.
Very interesting. Well, so the enemy is mysterious and nasty, and at least they dispose of themselves. So, 3 down, 1 to go, and then we'll be through the World of Remnant shorts. Some nice bits of world building as I expected. Good to see. So let us see what will be coming up in the next one. And here we have the final one of the shorts, Auras. Once again, RWBY, World of Remnant, this time with subtitles.
Huntsmen are widely regarded as the world's greatest warriors.
Indeed.
While skilled in a wide variety of weaponry and hand-to-hand combat, these champions are also masters of a much greater power.
That being?
Aura.
Aura!
Aura is a manifestation of the soul.
Interesting.
A life force that runs through every living creature on Remnant, whether they are a meager shopkeep or a renowned knight. However, what sets true warriors apart from all others is their ability to amplify and control their aura. Aura is primarily used as a defensive mechanism,
Nice.
passively coating the wielder in a protective force field. It can protect a combatant from what would normally be a fatal blow.
Very useful,
Does
that.
not, however, make the user invincible. As they receive more and more damage, their aura reserve will deplete. If this happens, all a fighter will be left with is his resolve. Fortunately, when a fight turns gruesome, a warrior can also rely on their aura in a different manner.
Offensive?
Semblance is a term
semblance.
used to describe the projection of aura into a more tangible form. For some, this could be the ability to control objects with telekinesis. For others, it could mean superhuman strength. The power associated with a wielder's semblance is completely unique.
Completely, you
With
say?
enough training and focus, a user's aura can turn them into something much more than just a man.
Okay. Oh, teasing us with Ozpin, but not letting us see what his aura does. Perhaps his aura involves drinking coffee. That would be quite amusing. Though frankly, I would probably prefer cocoa. Well, so we are now through the world of Remnant shorts. Very entertaining, very amusing, very informative. And now, my gentle viewers, we'll be proceeding onward to Season 2 of RWBY. Until then, kindly remember, y'all are awesome. Stay awesome.